Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Advance. Now, there may be some issue some people have with something I did last time, and that's on Terra I put the silver specks. In the original version of this game, darkness literally does nothing, but that happens because of the evasion bug. And since the evasion bug in this has been fixed, and Terra is going to spend a lot of the Lathe River and Ultros fight kind of relying on her physical attacks, I'm going to go ahead and give that to her, since everybody else can kind of counteract that with blitzes and tools, and Banon's not going to be attacking anyway. Oh, that's... Again, I'm trying to do things that don't work that way in this game. Why did Edgar not fire his... Oh, because I... Yeah. Let's see if we can get it fixed this time. There we go. Yeah, there's no reason not to have Edgar use auto crossbow. Unless his weapon is just so vastly overpowered, because I don't think any of his tool damage codes rely on his weapon at all. I think it's all stat and level based. Just double checking to make sure there wasn't a treasure chest down there. And these things I remember being annoying, but I don't remember why. So I'm just gonna light them on fire. It feels a little loud on the music, but we haven't been getting any echo, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, we're getting a lot more money than I would well... Okay, that honestly kind of makes sense for this game, because we have so many more characters to... I'm lisping a lot today, but we have so many more characters to equip over the course of the intro here. That's going to be a good upgrade for Locke, maybe? Yes, it is. Now, have we talked... I don't think we've talked yet about why I don't want to level. Ow, we're gonna have to heal her. Okay, so the way leveling in this game works is your level determines partially your HP and partially a stat called Battle Power. But it does not improve in any way, shape, or form your base stats. Let's take a look here at base stats. We've got strength, speed, stamina, magic. Those are the base 4 stats. Stamina tends to be useless. And magic affects magic damage, speed affects speed, and strength affects your physical attacks. Usually. And various special abilities. All magic runs off a magic stat, pretty much. Oh, I was going to heal Terra. But various other custom, everybody's special abilities tend to run off of different stats depending. Edgar's, for the most part, runs off of strength and battle power, which is affected purely by level and strength. Locke's custom ability doesn't run off of pretty much anything because it doesn't do damage. And Terra's custom ability also wouldn't run on anything either. It runs off of magic AP for duration. Like ability points gained through combat. For duration it relies on that, but for anything else it doesn't. Yeah, since we got preemptive strike, let's take a quick steal. Stamina, as far as I understand it, is supposed to control, like, efficiency, and also, oh yeah, we're following Vargas' shadow right now, if you didn't spot that. Ah, here's where the pain starts. Let's burn them all. Stamina is supposed to affect status efficiency. It's supposed to reduce how much poison damage you take from the status element poison and sap. And it's supposed to increase the amount of healing done from regen, and I think it might supposed to work as a resistance stat that affects how much or little of a chance you have of getting those status ailments. I was supposed to go through the first one, wasn't I? For the extra treasure. Wah, wah. But basically, stamina ends up being completely useless because it accidentally increases damage from poison, and you'll be poisoned much more often than you will be regen. So it's kind of useless. Strength, we already talked about strength, and speed is basically how fast your ATB gauge fills up. It does not, in fact, affect Cyan's, Cien's, Cayenne's sword tech abilities, his Bushido's. So for him, it's kind of, you know, whatever, but for everybody else, it's a good idea. And then everything else from there is a derivative stat. Now, speaking about the evade bug, it used to be that evade was referenced incorrectly and evade did nothing, but magic evade was treated as an evade stat and a magic evade stat. So it used to be you could dump the goal, the core, yeah. It used to be the goal of character builds would be to pump everything into magic evade and physical defense, which would allow you to create a pretty much perfectly defensive character. They would evade every spell and tank every physical hit, since there was... and evade most hits, too. And the reason you want 255 defense is because unblockable attacks are more common to be physical in nature than magical in nature. With the exception of, like, Ultima. But there's, like, 2 enemies in the game that cast Ultima, so... whatever. Why am I taking so many hits here? We got plenty of MP, let's just keep using that. But anyway, evasion bug got fixed, and damage overflow got fixed, so there's no point in super maxing our characters, and I still haven't gotten to the point of the entire thing, which is that your stats do not increase on level, unless you are equipped with a Magicite. Access to Magicite doesn't happen until about quarter way through the game. Well, less than a quarter, but it's still a ways off, and leveling now does still increase battle power, it does still increase HP, but it doesn't provide any raw stats. So optimally, we want to be as low level as possible until a good ways past the Battle of Narsh at Zozo. I'm not going to make too big a deal of this, but I will try once we have characters to somewhat optimize their stats. And save point. Now, how many tents do I have? I have 2 tents and 4 sleeping bags. So there's only 1 person with mana right now. So I'm going to use my potions to heal up those 2. And then my sleeping bag on Terra. And that'll save me a bit of money. Save the game here, and now the annoying spiral of death and poison. We have to go down and around in a giant circle. Well, Vargas just gets to, like, jump. Jumping would be great. Or climbing. Climbing would be fun. Ooh, I missed. Okay, yeah, I'll just, yeah, these things are... Wait, I have my poison equips on. Why am I even worrying about this? I'm just so used to coming here without them. Because I'm usually either too lazy or too stingy, but we just seem to have a lot more money this time than I think or remember that we're supposed to. So yeah, I should just be spamming through those. That's where they leave now. To be honest, Terra's magic isn't going to be too awful helpful in this next fight. And I think I don't think there's anything too essential to steal from this boss fight either. Oh yeah, we can just spam our way through this. These things are usually my bane. Yeah, Mop. And... yep, there he is. And of course he's blocking the only way out of here. That's okay, somebody will come save us soon. From scripted events. Come on, Terra. Come on. There we go. One of those must have a final attack on a percentile, because one of them died after the other one. It's like it had to roll and see what it was doing first. Ah, I should have planned that out better. I could have got everything dead in one round. Terra gained the level. I will be disappointed every time that happens. Alright, so we can just use Terra to AoE cure everybody real quick, and then the fight with Vargas. Now, what's going to happen here? He's going to have 2 bears. I don't know why he has 2 bears. The plot doesn't say why he has 2 bears. He has 2 bears. And he will be technically hidden from the fight until the 2 bears are dead. Sab sent you, didn't he? Oh man, he hit us so hard we got knocked out of the party. Is Sab here? Yeah. He has the same profile as... yeah. Is he the same character model as Meduin? It just feels weird. Aha, I'm a badass and will fight you with bears. Alright, we shouldn't need to steal anything really. Let's get some on the crossbow going, and we're not taking too awful much damage. Let's focus fire one of them down. You know what, maybe we will steal. Yeah, we're gonna steal since Terra can just one-shot things. Oh yeah, I forgot he can still attack even though he's not in the fight. That kind of hurt. I should have had Terra heal the party, but let's get this guy out of the way and get the real fight started. Alright, now we've got a window where we can try and steal from Vargas. There we go, mess with claws, those will help out a little bit. Probably, maybe, not really. If you're using Sabin, you're probably blitzing, and blitzing isn't affected by his weapons, really. They're just stat sticks. Alright, Terra's gonna heal him the next turn. But this is all just a set-piece battle, we're just not gonna win this. Until Sabin shows up. Yeah, that was a good call healing. Enough of this! Blizzard Fist! Wait, he doesn't do the Blizzard Fist thing? No, he does. Enough, Vargas. If it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? We're just like walking in the middle of somebody else's story, and it's great. I love it. Snubbed me, his only son. He chose you to be his successor. That's not true. He loved you. He wanted you to be his successor. You had the most potential, but you wouldn't apply yourself. That's far more than just potential. I've got strength. There's the Blizzard Fist. And there goes Locke, and there goes Terra. And now we are Sabin. Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom! Hey, Doom. Now, get ready to join your beloved master in hell! Okay, so let's pause real quick. Sabin's custom command is Blitz. Now, the way Blitz works is you literally put in Street Fighter commands. You put in quarter circles and directional commands on the gamepad to execute his moves. There's no menu system or anything. And you can kind of cheat it because they kind of suspected probably that RPG gamers were not fighting gamers. So you can kind of do a, like, okay, his Aura Blast is a quarter circle forward. Like a Hadouken. And, but you can kind of hit down and then forward. And it will still do it. So it's down, forward. Down, left. Why are you holding back? I'm not holding back. I used the better one. Now, if you let this battle run long enough, Sabin will tell you how to do Pummel, and Pummel is how you finish the scripted event. Oh, Raging Fist, I'm sorry. I'm going to call it Pummel, properly. More times than not. Wow, you already learned that technique. Yeah, it was, it's like his level 4. He learns at like level 4 and he starts at like level 7, so, you know. Well, your master's dead and your rival's dead, so I'll come back home. Your whole plotline just got resolved in our first meeting. It's great. And twins! I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Bear is slang for a burly homosexual. We're on the way to the Sable Mountains. Well, he's well up to date on the rebel movements. No wonder the Imperials attack like 2 seconds after we get there if everybody knows where the hell it is. So the wheels are finally turning. And I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Have more faith in your brother than that, Sabin. No. It means striking back has presented itself. We have a really crappy mage. This will make all the difference in the world. Keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. You would join us? Something would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the... You're kind of stretching it there, buddy. You're gonna fall off a raft and wander off doing nothing involving the main plot for a while. Alright, so let's see here. Ability, Sabin. Sabin starts with... Oh, okay, he starts with Suplex. So instead of XY down up A, it's RL down up A. Okay. And we might as well put those claws we stole on him. And he can use his Buckler. And they give us free tent even though we probably won't need it. Alright, so let's try out Suplex. Just to get what that looks like going on here. Boom! Rather impressive amount of damage, honestly. The problem with Blitz is that it's untargetable. So there will be points where you'll use, say, Dancing Flames, or whatever they renamed it as. Where it becomes the most viable option even though it's your weakest option just because it hits everything, so you're guaranteed to hit whatever you were aiming for. And there are a couple of his abilities that make him problematic if you're trying to use him in the Coliseum later. His Spiraler or yeah, it's R Spiral, I think. And his Mantra / Chakra. One of those kills yourself, which is a problem when the game is autoing your character and doing whatever it wants. Oh, green cherries are still green cherries? I kinda wasn't expecting that. But then again, they wouldn't really have an old equivalent. What you got, buddy? Sprint shoes. Woo. I'm gonna buy a couple... Yeah, I'm gonna restock my potions here. We're gonna need like, I don't know, like 9 of them. And... I'm gonna rebuy that sleeping bag I used. That should be it, but there should be a room down here we can sleep in. Yep. But it's all plot from here for a bit, so we shouldn't need to worry too much. And here's the safe one. Let's wait a bit on that though. So now Bandon's gonna judge us and then immediately ask us for help like a hypocrite. Cause yeah. Esper? The pigeons. Wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. Yeah, way to, yeah, she doesn't feel bad about that or anything. Maybe you should, yeah. Hiding from the truth won't change it. She's a monster. A ruthless bitch. Once when people were refused... Yeah, Pandora's box. Okay. Went and opened it, unleashing all the evils of the world. Pride. Envy. Greed. Gluttony. Oh, what? That was only like 5. What about sloth and, crap, what else is left? No matter what happens, power is a gift, not a curse. Power is power. Power is neutrality. Power is decided by the person that wields it. I'm gonna brush our entire strategy on you, even though you can, like, make a little spark of fire. It's okay. It does like 100 damage. Hi, Locke. The Empire stole someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. Yeah, a lot of Terra's character arc is going to be about how she doesn't seem to be able to make connections with people, how she doesn't feel infatuation, and how she doesn't feel familial bonds. And honestly, she's been, you know, kind of she actually hasn't really had a family or a proper upbringing, so it's kind of acceptable. Expected. And free Phoenix down. And we're probably supposed to go talk to Bannon. Oh, we're supposed to talk to everybody else and learn, like, who we should be fighting for and blah blah blah. Let's see. Nothing in there. What about you, buddy? Please have the courage to join us. I'm gonna steal all your stuff. Knight's Code, that's going to give cover. That's a relic, probably. I don't remember what that used to be called. And we probably need to go talk to Edgar and Sabin. Oh, hey, we got Sabin here. I don't know what's going on. I just got here, but Edgar's pretty cool. Just listen to Edgar. And there's nobody else in here. It's not easy asking so much of you. We force our ideas on you. We're no different from the Empire. So you got to pick. Alright, so now we're probably supposed to go talk to Bannon. Now, if you accept and join the Returners, he'll give you a Gauntlet Relic. Now, there's arguments for the Gauntlet Relic being the one to go for. And true, in the early game is more useful than in the late game, and true, it is less common and more tradable in the Colosseum than the Genji Glove, which is the other option to get here. So there's less of them. It is arguably more useful in the early game than the late game. But the Genji Glove is honestly just as good early game. It's probably even better early game. It's definitely better late game. And even though it's more accessible late game, having it early game just makes things so much easier, especially for Locke's scenario coming up. So we're actually going to decline joining the Returners. And we're going to do it about 3 times until we kind of get guilted into it. And then forced into it because of an Imperial invasion. I see. And we'll walk back outside. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. No, fuck off, Bannon. Goddamn hypocrite. And one more time. Trying to be careful not to say yes. So there's really no convincing you. How could anyone put their hope in me? We've made a sad Terra, but we've gained a dual-wield ability for anybody in the party, so it's fine. Oh, one of our scouts came back. Injured. He gonna die. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for expositing that, because I couldn't tell from the sprite. No, really, I couldn't tell from the sprite. Yay, they've taken South Figaro! Someone has to sneak into South Figaro and slow down the enemy, right? Watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. Moves in like a hawk. Locke, get the hell out of here. So, Locke leaves the party to go to South Figaro, just in time for Bannon to guest join the party. What about us? We can escape down the Leth River. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narsh. So yeah, we're just circumstances force us into joining them no matter what. I understand your apprehension. Too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. So we... It was a weird amount of loading time for a Game Boy Advance game, but okay. And we're gonna hop on the raft. Actually, let's check here and put, Bannon... Okay, so you know how I said earlier that the Moogles were placeholder characters for, the Moogles were placeholder characters for some of the party members, and they get, that information gets overwritten when you name the character. Bannon is also a placeholder character for another guest character, so if we put him in the back row, then the guest character that will replace him about halfway through the game will also be in the back row because they share states. It's kind of weird stuff going on here. So let's take a look at Bannon. He has attack, prey, and items. Prey used to be called health because Nintendo of America religious reference crap. He is... What is he wearing? Oh! Okay, yeah, sure, just give him... Okay. Just give him weapons that are twice as good as me, but make him worse than me, and make it so... If Bannon dies, it's game over. Like, if he's KO'd for any length of time, it is game over. And we can't re-equip him, and we can't re-relic him, and we can't change his abilities. It's fantastic. He's such a handicap. But he can cast Cura infinitely with his prey/health ability. So let's jump on the raft here, and... Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think there is. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over, yeah. So, pretty much we're stuck on a raft. I have no control. There's random encounters, and every once in a while we'll fall into a cave and it'll have a save point, maybe. Basically, we just want everybody attacking with everything they can, and Bannon healing. Look at that cure. Look at how much health that heals. There's no point in... Okay. I'm just probably going to be pummeling with Sabin. Sabin. Whatever we're calling him. And... I honestly don't remember the directions. I know there's a way to infinite loop this. It might be the next part, or it might be this part. I don't remember... But there's a way to loop it and get this party to level 99 if you just leave the console on for a while. Like, you rubber band down, like, the left button and the A button, and it'll just go. I don't know why I wasted more mana than I needed to do. There'll be a save point, I think, before Ultros. Or Orthros. I'm gonna say Ultros. His name's Ultros, goddammit. Those things could take a beating. Let's see, now I'm trying to remember what the advantage of pummel over... I'm trying to remember which is actually more advantageous, pummel or suplex. One of them, I believe, is unblockable, but I think one of them... They might both be unblockable, but one of them I think ignores defense. And I'm not sure which one it is. I'm going to assume by damage dealt that it's going to be pummel. But I think Suplex has a higher damage code. $278, and if I run into the same guy, I'll try and suplex him. We're gonna do math and experiments. Oh shoot! I just did an empty blitz. And this is save point cave or just a cave? Save point cave. So everybody is actually at full health. Oh, and that Genji glove? Nobody in this party is getting that Genji glove. Locke is getting that Genji glove. And if there is another save cave... It rhymes. Save cave. Save cave. Okay, the red guy. So that was what, 262? Try and hit the red guy again. I know I can't target it, but... 200. So I'm going to assume Suplex has a higher damage code, but Pummel is ignores defense. Shoot. Is this the swirly round one? Yeah, this part is honestly kind of mind-numbing, but at least we have some stuff to do, like, you know, button commands and inputs and, you know, picking tools and magic and stuff. And Bandit is blinded, because Bandit always gets blinded. And Terra gained a level. Whoop-de-dee-doo. Yeah, we went the swirly path. We want to go left up here. Computer, what are you trying so hard for? Computer? What are you working on? You're scaring me. Alright, so let's go left. So that must be the one that lets you cheat a little bit. And we're just going to leave Bandit blind because he's not actually going to do anything. Terra won't need too awful much in the way of... yeah, she won't need more mana than that. I'm going to swap out her shield for Locke's old shield. Because apparently that got removed. Maybe I shouldn't need to... No, his main gotch isn't... Well, okay, she can't use the main gotch, probably. Yeah, I don't think... I don't know. We're just going to give her this shield so that we can give that decent mithril shield to Celeste in case there's no better options. And then we're going to save... And then that should be the last point before Ultros. But basically, I don't think there's any tactical advantage to using fire on Ultros. It does get you a little text blurb. So we're probably going to do it once, just because it's almost mandatory. Dude, is that not going to kill anybody? Oh no, I killed one of them. Oh man, I can't wait to start doing like phantom rushes and stuff. That's a heck of a combination. The button combination, I mean. That's quite a ways away though. Even Dancing Flames is kind of annoying. We should hit that in his scenario here coming up. And that can be kind of useful during his scenario. that timing should work out, because I think Edgar will kill things right after we pray up. No, Terra killed it. So that means we're not going to have quite as much health as I wanted. Hey, what do we got here? It's Ultros! Oh no, he is Ultros, not Orthros. You're up the creek without a paddle. I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? Pray up, and we're going to use fire once. And I think Aura Blast actually does more to him. Bio Blaster doesn't. Ouch! Seafood soup! And then he'll immediately, yeah, blind. I'm gonna do a quick experiment with Edgar here. His auto crossbow is doing 221. Oh, that one's a tasty morsel. Yeah, he's gonna go for Terra because I don't know, he's creepy. Oh, jeez. Do I want something doing that much damage out of the fight for a turn? No. Alright, we need to get Terra back up, because that hurt a lot more than I was expecting. I think I was supposed to level grind a bit more than the game was expecting. And don't hit Terra. Whatever, we need to pray up anyway. Now let's try an Aura Cannon real quick. I'm pretty sure Ultros is immune to suplex. I'm only using one more Phoenix down. This is my last one, okay, Terra? If you go down again, you ain't getting back up. Oh, now he's going for Sabin. Yeah, he lives. Perfectly easy. I didn't catch how much damage that Aura Blast did, so let me go into the menu and wait here. Oh yeah, Aura Blast is the way to go. And Fire was doing a good amount of damage, but he's gonna... Well, I can't be blinded right now, so... There's really no point. And, okay. Youch! Seafood soup! Yeah, that ink is doing so little damage that it doesn't matter. Okay, 174 from the... Do we need to catch anybody up? Yeah, we're gonna double heal Terra just in case. So Edgar's tools do in fact do more damage than that spear he's not supposed to have yet. Oh. Sploosh! No, I don't think that word means what you think it means. It's hiding. Oh god, it's under the raft! We should be alright now. Screw that! I'm gonna go underwater and fight him on his turf! And then he died. Sabin. Are you sure he's gonna be fine? Sir? Any second now, it'll flop right back on the raft, right as rain. I think he overshot a little bit. Sabin! Well, it was a short-lived reunion. Bye, Sabin. Choose a scenario, Kupo. Edgar and Terra race towards Narsh while protecting Bannon. But what of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario, Kupo! Alright, and I think that's where we're going to leave it today. The game splits up into 3 scenarios here. One of which is Locke encountering Celeste in South Figaro and then escaping back into the main Figaro area through the cave and then heading up to Narsh. Sabin ends up way the hell in the middle of goddamn nowhere Ends up with samurais and assassins, and a lot of weird stuff happens. He kind of almost goes to hell, and literally goes to hell. Like, yeah. And these guys just kind of float on the raft, and then that's the end of their story. That's literally it. They float on the raft, they go backwards through the cave that we started the game in, and that's it. It's boring and stupid and shouldn't exist. But other than that, the other two scenarios are great. And Sabin's is pretty long, actually. So, I'm gonna just... ding, ding, ding. So I'm gonna see you guys next time. And we'll probably start with Walk. Have a good one.